Alright, y'all, welcome back to another description of ready to run sets from Lionel Catalogs video. Today's catalog is going to be the Lionel Volume 2 2014 catalog. So, let's get started. Alright, so starting off the catalog, we have the Neil Young Signature Line Pennsylvania Trailblazer F3 passenger set. So, the Signature Line F3 returns with features typically reserved for their highest in-scale engines. Underneath the original diesel body, this signature engine comes loaded with a full legacy control system and includes legacy rail sounds, electro-coupler, and Odyssey 2-speed control. Enjoy the realism of smoke, light, sounds, and couplers, and the power of two modern hand motors, all controllable from your legacy Cab 1L or Cab 2 remote controller. New realistic details have been added to the F3 body as well. Authentic lift hooks and boiler stack details equip the roofs on both the F3A and B units. The Signature Line 15-inch extruded aluminum passenger cars make the return to the Lionel line with the new realistic interiors, hand-painted passenger figures, separately applied metal details, and interior lighting. Forever a trailblazer, the Pennsylvania Railroad joins the elite roster of the Neil Young Signature Line in this very special set, handed by Lionel's signature post-war diesel. You can also add a powered and non-powered F3B unit and additional passenger car 2-pack that includes a station sounds diner, the Legacy F3 diesel-powered A 95,000 DMY 9501. So the set includes a legacy-powered F3A unit, a non-powered F3A unit, a coach car combination car, and a square and observation car. Both A units are traditional post-war locomotive body, trucks, and chassis, and pilot, die-cast metal trucks and pilot, die-cast metal frame with fuel tank, fan and smoke, adjustable smoke output in legacy control mode or in TCC mode, electro-coupler on the front end, directional lighting, operating LED headlight, illuminated number board, illuminated cab interior, operating marker lights, legacy control for lights, coupler and smoke, realistic lift hook and boiler stack details added to the roof, cab window glass, powered F3A unit, legacy control system equipped, able to run in legacy control mode and Trainmaster command mode, or in conventional mode with the standard transformer, Odyssey 2-speed control without an off switch, legacy rail sounds, sound system featuring crew talk dialogue and tower comm announcements, each with different scenarios depending on whether the locomotive is in motion or stopped, 6 official railroad speeds with crew talk dialogue, 8 diesels RPM levels, legacy real-time cooling horn control with instant cooling and correctly timed warning signals, single hitter continuous mechanical bell sounds, sequence control plays the sound effects on an entire trip, including warning sounds and announcements based on the movement and speed of the locomotive, current speed and fuel dialogue with fuel and sound effects, IR sensor equipped with works with LAS sensor track, dual power for mini-speed motors, or free cam motors with men flywheels, engineer and fireman figures, traction tires. Our passenger cars feature 15-inch aluminum style cars, die-cast metal sprung trucks operating couplers and hitting and coupling tabs, separately applied metal details including rooftop vents and grab handles, operating end vestibules with opening doors and working diaphragms, metal frame, extruded aluminum body, realistic detailed interiors, interior lighting without an off switch, hand-painted passenger figures, lighted tail sun and observation car. So for the product specifications, the rail line is Pennsylvania, road number is 9500 and 9501. Gauge is O gauge, scale type traditional, brand Lionel, power electric, engine type diesel, minimum curve is 031, dimension set length approximately 86 inches, and the most recent catalog that has been featured in is the 2014 Lionel Volume 2 catalog. So altogether, this thing has electrocouplers. Activate the uncoupling function of your train from the touch of a button, and legacy control system, lights, smoke unit, Odyssey system 2, and legacy rail sounds. Next up is the Marquette Freight GP38 set. Conventional with GP38 3003, and the number is 6-81028. So the set includes per Marquette GP38 diesel locomotive, Atchison and Topeka and Santa Fe, black car with 2 piggyback trailers, per Marquette gondola with 2 cable reels, Rock Island single dome tank car, Marquette extended vision caboose, and all items in the set are individually boxed. So the locomotive features transformer controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operation, rail sounds, RTR sound system with diesel revving, user activated horn bell, and crude dialogue scenarios with battery backup, operating directional headlights, operating coupler on both ends, dual power for maintenance free motors, metal frame and handrails, traction tires. The rolling stock features diecast metal spring trucks and set caboose, diecast metal trucks on caboose, operating couplers, 2 removable trailers on a flat car, 2 removable cable reels and gondola, metal handrails and platforms on a tanker, metal frame on caboose, interior lighting and caboose. So for the product specifications, the rail line is for Marquette. The gauge is O-gauge, skill shop traditional, brand Lionel, power electric. Engine type is diesel. The minimum curve is 027. The most recent catalog that has been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Volume 2 catalog. And it only has 2 of them. It has rail sounds and lights. So rail sounds is the most realistic sounds available on model trains today, and lights featuring operating illumination. Next up is the Windy City GP38 set, conventional GP38 1899 with the number of 6-81029. So the set includes CNW GP38s, CNW unibody tank car, a CN and NW Evan autoloader with 4 automobiles, Illinois terminal quad hopper with co-load, and CNW bay window caboose. All items are individually boxed in the set. The locomotive features transformer-controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operations, rail sounds ready-to-run sound system with diesel revving, user-activated horn bell, and crew dialogue scenarios with battery backup, operating directional headlights, operating coupler on both ends, dual power for maintenance-free motors, metal frame on the handrails, and traction tires. The rolling stock features diecast metal spring trucks, set caboose, diecast metal trucks and caboose, operating couplers, diecast metal platforms, ends, and air cylinders on tank car, stamped metal auto load framework, removable automobiles on autoloader, stamped metal ends on hopper, removable molded co-load and hopper, metal frame on caboose, interior lighting the caboose. For the product specifications, the rail line is Chicago Northwestern, road number is 1899, the gauge is O-gauge, the scale chart traditional, brand is Lionel, the power is electric, engine type is diesel, the memory code is 027, the most recent catalog is 2015 Lionel Volume 2 catalog. And this set also has rail sounds, the most realistic sounds available on model trains today, and lights, operating illumination. Next up is the Jersey Central Yard Boss 040 set, which has a number of 6-81023. So the set includes a CNJ 040 steam locomotive and tender, a mechanical reefer, CNJ flat car with wheel load, CNJ 6-wheel crane car, CNJ square window caboose. All items are individually boxed in the set. The locomotive features transformer-controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operations, rail sounds, RTR sound system with steam chuffing and background sounds, user-activated bell and whistle, and crew dialogue scenarios with battery backup, power for maintenance-free motor, diecast locomotive body and stamped metal frame, traction tires, puff and smoke unit, diecast metal tender trucks, plastic tender frame and operating headlight, front and rear operating couplers. Rolling stock features diecast metal spring trucks, except for caboose and crane car, diecast metal trucks on the caboose and crane car, operating couplers, opening doors, and sliding metal door reveals control panel on reefer, 8 pairs of removable metal wheels on wheel support on deck of flat car, manually rotating cab and manual operating boom and hook on crane car, metal frame on caboose, interior lighting the caboose. So the product specifications, the rail line is Central New Jersey, Central O-gauge, scale chart traditional, brand Lionel, power is electric, engine type is steam, minimum curve is 027, most recent catalog is the 2015 Lionel Volume 2 catalog. So altogether it has action, motion and operating, cars and accessories, the lights, operating illumination, rail sounds, the most realistic sounds available on model trains today, and smoke unit. Features smoke. Alright, next up is the Boston, Maine Paul Revere GP9 set, conventional GP9 number 2346 with the number of 6-811021. So, the set includes a B&M GP9 diesel, a B&M 6464 boxcar, a B&M quad car hopper with co-load, a bar animated aquarium car, a B&M porthole caboose, and all items in the set are individually boxed. The locomotive features transformer-controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operations. The rail sounds ready to run sound system with diesel revving, user-activated horn, bell, and crew dialogue scenarios with battery backup, operating headlights, operating coupler on both ends, power for maintenance-free motor, die-cast metal trucks, metal frame and handrails, traction tires, interior illumination, dynamic brake hatch on roof, rolling stock features die-cast metal storing trucks except caboose on aquarium car, die-cast metal trucks on caboose and aquarium car, operating couplers, opening doors on box car, metal frame on box car, snap metal ends on hopper, removable molded co-load and hopper, lobster decoration on motorized interior build appears to swim inside the aquarium car, interior lighting in aquarium car, metal frame on caboose, interior lighting in caboose. Product specifications: the rail line is Boston and Maine. Road number is 2346. O gauge is a gauge, skill type traditional. Brand is Lionel. Power is electric. Engine type is diesel. The minimum code is 27. The most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Volume 2 catalog. Yeah. And it also has action, motion, and operating cars and accessories, lights, operating illumination, and rail sounds. The most realistic rail sounds available in model trains today. Alright, so up next is the Union Pacific Gold Coast Flyer set, conventional 080-8080 with the SKU number of 6-81030. So the set includes a UP 080, a steam locomotive with Vanderbilt style tender, hazardous waste single dome tank car, a D and RGW bi-level stock car, flat car with 2 removable piggyback trailers, a UP square window caboose. All items in the set are individually boxed. The locomotive features transformer-controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operations, rail sounds ready to run sound system with steam chuffing and background sounds, user-activated whistle, bell, and crew dialogue scenarios with battery backup, operating headlight, puff and smoke unit, die-cast operating coupler on the front of the locomotive, round Vanderbilt-style tender with die-cast metal trucks, operating coupler on the rear of the tender with die-cast locomotive body and frame, power for maintenance-free motor, traction tires, upgraded drive rod assembly, silver metal rims on drive wheels, and engineer and fireman figures. Rolling stock features die-cast metal run trucks except for the caboose. Die-cast metal trucks on the caboose, operating couplers, 2 removable trailers on the flat car, metal handrails, platform, ladders on tank car, metal frame on stock car, interior illumination on caboose, metal frame, ladders, and smokestack on caboose. Product specifications: rail line is Union Pacific. For the product specifications, the rail line is Union Pacific. Road number is 8080. The gauge is O gauge, skill type traditional, brand Lionel, minimum curve is 031. The most recent catalog that has been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Signature Edition catalog. And altogether, this set has lights, operating illumination, rail sounds, the most realistic sounds available in model trains today, and smoke unit, feature smoke. And lastly, we have the Pocano Berkshire set. It has a conventional 284 Berkshire, number 3510, and an SKU number of 6-81025. So the set includes a Lackawanna 284 Berkshire Junior's locomotive and tender, anthracite blue coal quad hopper, Erie Lackawanna Reserve mint car, Lackawanna wood-sided reefer, Lackawanna extended vision caboose, and all items are individually boxed in the set. The locomotive features transformer-controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operation, rail sounds ready to run sound system with steam chuffing and background sounds, user-activated bell, whistle, and crew dialogue scenarios with battery backup, die-cast metal locomotive body and frame, trucks and tender bodies, stamped metal frame on tender, operating headlight, operating coupler of the rear tender, power for maintenance-free motor with momentum flywheel, traction tires, pump and smoke, engineer and fireman figures. Rolling stock features die-cast metal sprung trucks except caboose, die-cast metal trucks on caboose, operating coupler, stamped metal ends on hopper, removable molded co-load on hopper, metal frame and bear imagery on 2 inserts inside the mint car, opening doors on reefer, metal frame on caboose, interior lighting in caboose. So for the product specifications, the rail line is Lackawanna. The road number is 3510. The gauge is O gauge, skill type traditional, brand Lionel, minimum curve is 036. And the most recent catalog that it's been featured in is the Lionel 2015 Signature Edition catalog. And altogether, this set has lights, operating illumination, rail sounds, the most realistic rail sounds available in model trains today, and smoke unit, feature smoke. Now here is the last set that's in the catalog. So here's the Illinois Central F3 freight set. So the big lines of the Midwest prefers diesel because or prefers diesel because they give rocket action power for high speeds over long flat distances. New in 1955, the 6414 autoloader and 6517 caboose make their debut. The Streakliner set also includes 6672 Santa Fe Reefer, letter black instead of blue, and the famous NYC Pacemaker 6464 boxcar. The set includes Illinois Central F3A unit powered, number 2363P, and number 2363C, Illinois Special F3B unit non-powered, 6672 Santa Fe Reefer, 6464-125 Pacemaker boxcar, 6414 Evans autoloader, 6517 bay window caboose. Each car in the set is individually boxed with post-war inspired packaging. The powered FA unit features die-cast metal pilot and frame, die-cast metal trucks with operating coupler on the front, two polymer motors manage traction, electronic E-unit with direction lock, electronic horn bell with volume control, operating headlight, illuminated number boards, in the cab interior, traction tires. Non-powered B-unit features die-cast metal frame, die-cast metal trucks with fixed couplers. The freight cars feature die-cast metal bar and end-style trucks, operating couplers, sliding metal door on the reefer reveals control panel, opening doors on boxcar and reefer, metal frame on boxcar, reefer and caboose, four removable autos and auto carrier, interior illumination of caboose. So for the product specifications, the rail line is Illinois Central. Road number is 2363P and 2363C. The gauge is O gauge, scale chart traditional. The brand is Lionel, minimum curve is 31. The product length is 70 inches, and the dimensions safe length is approximately 70 inches. And the most recent catalog is the 2014 Lionel Volume 2 catalog. Alright, y'all, that will do it. Hope y'all have enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on for new videos every day. And of course, like I said before, subscribe. And remember, y'all, the current goal for this channel is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year or by the end of January or February of next year. Thank y'all again for watching, and I will see y'all next week.